Hey, how's it going? Yeah, nice thinking. So today we're carrying on the dining hall. Build some structure on the second floor, I think. A lot of it's just going to be reusing the same sort of materials and stuff from the bottom floor. Yeah, hadn't really thought this far ahead. Oh no, right. Let's get this carpet done. Yeah, I'm going to be a bit all over the place this morning, so I was up very late. So this is kind of it's a very bold fibre red. Yeah, I plan to. Yeah, all good your end? Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. I'm 100% well right now. It's great. Yeah. So what am I going to do with this texture? There's also like weird kind of stripes and stuff. I might just go like solid, sort of just random noise. That's a carpet, right? That'll do. That's the kind of move we're going for today. That's a carpet, I think. Yep, that'll do. It is indeed a carpet. I'll take that. You know what? In context, I think that actually looks okay. I'll take that. Let's get a reverse paint it a bit so I can see what it actually looks like. No, don't select that. I'm currently like shading it slightly blue, but that's not going to work because red. That's the one thing that isn't in that texture. Oh, I've done something wrong there with the unwrap. Oops. There we go. That's there's a bit of kind of like a light patch that runs along it, which is great. I can see it actually now. It's kind of here. Let's break it up a bit, just a bit. Now we've got like a dark banding running this way. Don't want that either. There we go. There. Oh, that's much better. Okay, so now it's going to replicate it. It's kind of like along here. Might make the room a bit wider, just so we've got plenty of space. Yeah, I'm going to have kind of like a flat bank up to here, so you can kind of like grind along here. So you're not going to be able to directly see this surface, but it is going to be there. That's probably about as narrow as I can get away with. Ah, the curved bit. That's gonna be that's gonna be a nightmare. Why did I do it like this? Damn it! There we go. Right. Next up, I need to figure out how to make the curved bit. Not sure yet. There will be a way of doing it. I just haven't figured out what it is yet. I can probably use vertex slide and then enable edge snap. That'll probably work. Yeah, there we go. That was easy enough. This one needs splitting though. Yeah. Oh no, I've completely broken everything. Okay, alright. I'm just going to have to re-unwrap this tile because I've completely shredded it beyond all recognition. Actually, you know what? That'll do. That'll do. It's not the kind of day for doing things correctly. No one will ever notice if that tiny little tile is unwrapped incorrectly, even if I have just documented the fact that I've screwed it up. Like, I've documented it. What more do you want? There's no bug anymore. I've documented it. It's not a bug if it's if it's documented. Why did I do this? Why did I make it this complicated? Alright, okay, I just need to flip this over and that should all be done. I should set the 3D cursor before I just started selecting everything, damn it. Alright, and then the other thing I'm just going to do is I'm just going to flip this texture so it tiles nice. So we get rid of this kind of like weird sort of mirror seam. It might be hard to see, but it's there. Nope, I flipped it the wrong way. There we go. Okay, well that's at least something done today. that's actual progress. I'm happy about that. Yeah, let's just copy these walls up. And the ceiling in here is kind of complicated, and I need to start taking it into account kind of now. Yeah, it's kind of this wall kind of gets taller towards the middle, and it's sort of a you see it from some angles. It's sort of a like an arched roof type thing. Where is it? And there's a better shot than that. That's a reasonable shot. So yeah, like it kind of goes to like the roughly 4 meter high. Oops. And then that's gonna be about another 3 meters maybe in the middle. It's got this kind of like really complex sort of shape to it. I don't think I've ever actually seen a real ceiling like this. This so far doesn't really resemble the room. Hopefully when there's more features in it, it'll kind of start to look more like it. Because I guess at the moment, the bowl is like making it look very, very different. It looks more like it from the bottom floor. Hopefully when we've got more like the features in it, it'll start to look a bit more like it. Also the lighting is going to be quite different to this. At the moment this is lit because it's meant to be kind of like, you know, hidden behind the ramp, so you wouldn't be able to see like the kind of invisible overhead light. Can't type today. Damn it. Many things I can't do today. Okay. I think I might have I want to get the room, like, yeah, before I kind of finish it, I want to get looking a bit more familiar like the original. So these lights are actually kind of an important part of it because they kind of like set the sort of mood. Is that a different light? Ah, whatever. Wait, hang on. Hang on. In, in this background, it's like a yellow light, and in this background, it's like a. What the heck? Are these like? Is this like a beta version of the room or something? It's lit really differently as well. I have to make a mental note to go look at what this background actually is, because this is like ripped from the game files, and it looks really different to all of a. It's definitely the right one because it's got like the it's got the table, the placemats down there, and it's got the doors to the main hall there. Because if it was the other end of the room, it wouldn't have these doors. It looks really different to every other rendering of the room. That's really weird. Yeah, I suspect that's a leftover from like an earlier build of the game or something, which is weird. Well, I'm glad I spotted that before I used it for too much reference. So yeah, these are... how am I going to make these? I guess I kind of like have a single sort of card kind of sticking out the wall with like this general sort of pattern on it, and then kind of like a second card rotating 90 degrees and stuck in it. That'll probably do. Okay, question number one, how big is this? I'm thinking that's going to be about 1 meter by 1 meter, roughly. So 16 by 16. Right, this is a lot of fine detail to capture with a the capture of pixels, so I might have to simplify this a bit to get it kind of look rightish. I'll start off with the bulb because that's the bit that kind of can't really change once you put it down. Actually, I've got a lot more pixels to play with here than I was really expecting. I thought I'd be able to drop details by now. That's good at least. Something's going right today. Nope, that doesn't look right. No, that's not right. That's completely not right. What are you doing? No, that's not right either. In which he spends an entire hour trying to get 2 arcs right. No, that's not right either. Ah. Ah, damn it. Ah. I'm gonna leave it like that. I guess that's close as I'm gonna get it. Onto the texturing, I guess. Oh, onto the. If this is all texturing, onto the shading, I guess. One of the things that's kind of like weird about his lights in the original, I mean, like, it's not weird, it just sort of makes sense. It looks like they've got like a light source actually kind of here because the light is kind of casting, yeah, the actual bulb is casting a shadow on the wall, which is so strange. Makes kind of sense, you know how they did it, but like in the universe it makes no sense at all. Holy crap, streaming today was a mistake, I'm so dead. I'd say this is a PNG. So Blender can take in the transparency information. Let's see how it looks in context. I'm actually kind of surprised it doesn't look completely terrible. It'll look a bit less weird when it's got some vertex paint on it. I might actually pair this with a like a billboard to give it a bit of a glow around it. So to get a bit of volume, because at the moment it's very flat, I'm going to basically like replicate the bulb part of it. In fact, I didn't need any textures to do that because it's already all there. So I'm trying to delete the texture. Where is it? There it is. The bulb. Go. And then I try to cut out just the bit with the bulb in it, so it's there. There we go, got it. Then remove all these edge slits we just added. Divide up again, grab just the bit we want. Might get rid of this kind of like darker pixel on the outside. I don't know. I think there's like a halo of light on it. It might look really good. Right, I'm going to do something similar with the base to give the base a bit more kind of volume to it. I have a stray pixel. So I can do about that? That'll do. Okay, there we go. All right. Next thing we need is just like a little base on the wall. Seems like a little bit of a... just something for it to kind of clamp to. And it also needs a bit of a shadow on it, so yeah. Probably do that as a separate texture. Now I should have in the entrance hall, I've got a light in there, which has a nice shadow texture. So this already has kind of like a decent kind of color ramp in it. This is actually quite hard to tune, so I'm going to take this over here. Oh, I missed some polygons, didn't notice that earlier. Oops. And I need to do more of that complex manual material editing to make it show up properly. So it's a mix shader, and what's the other one? Transparent shader, and then blend between transparent and our emission using the alpha. There we go. How big is this? 9 by 14. So scale by 9. Drop by 16. Oh, that's going to be wrong. And then it's 14, so I'm going to scale by 14. So there we go. Now we're just going to line it up with the base. Hey, yeah, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? All right, okay. So start sticking these around here. Let's just see how they're kind of placed in the original. I see we have one this wall, and then like two on this wall, and then like somehow that lights the whole room up. There's like an invisible light source somewhere in here. Is that, I guess, supposed to be like a chandelier or something here lighting the room up? I mean, like you can see the shadows being cast by a light right here, but there's no light, so got two choices really. Do I add a chandelier to make that light, or do I darken the room? It's one of those things. I mean, like, the original wasn't particularly kind of accurate or anything, but like, I feel like people would notice now in a way they wouldn't necessarily have done in like '95, whenever the game came out. It's got to look how you remember it looking, not how it actually looked. I don't know why this looks so dark though. It's like I had that enabled. Yeah, that's the color transform stuff. So basically, if you're working with kind of like some kind of like, say, so it's all the way down here in the corner. If you're working with kind of like, say, film or something like that, you can make it emulate the look of real film, but this isn't real film. Why is this kind of yellowish? It looks wrong. Ah, there we go. Color in, damn you. There we go. So we're going to need another set of those double doors. So I'm going to grab those from, just steal those exact doors from over here. Oh, I never actually framed these doors. I'm just going to do that now. I should probably, sorry again. I should probably give these doors some like volume as well, because at the moment they're just kind of infinitely flat. It doesn't look great. We go for, say, 2 pixels. Yeah, that's about right. Should have extruded them the other way around, really. Oh wait, I already did it over here. Oh damn it. Ah. What am I doing? I've already done all the stuff I'm doing right now all over here. And it looks like I did a better job of it as well. Ah. I'm 100% awake. I'm 100% in a good state. I might be doing this. I'll show you what I'm going to do with these doors, because like I ideally don't want them sticking into this room because you're on quite a thin balcony anyway. But that's also going to be true of this side. It's like I just really pin them back against the walls. So I kind of had them kind of like open like that, so it was almost kind of like inviting kind of the player into that room, you know, like having like a funnel in. But I guess it doesn't make sense in this situation. Wait, how did like the pivot point end up all the way over there? Oh, hang on. Oh my god. I set the... I actually placed the 3D cursor where I wanted the pivot point and never actually... I never actually applied it. "100% awake, 100% okay, 100% in the right state of mind to be doing anything like this." Wait, this door frame isn't like sliced evenly. What the... what? That'll do. So yeah, I'm going to rotate this back quite severely. Helps if you select the right object before you do that, really. I might yet actually add another couple of like, you know, meters of carpet. It's just so when you come into the room, you've got room to kind of like turn around. But I am also expecting players to basically just come in and just basically jump straight into the pipe and not really try and navigate around here. They could, I'm just not really expecting them to do it. Is this actually bad level? I guess I won't know until I've actually tried it out. But like, this might actually be some quite poor level design. I really should make some actual progress on making the game itself play, right? So I can verify these, I don't know, presumptions. And let's replicate this downstairs. Yeah, I might move this back a bit just as a bit less of a severe ramp from here to here, because that's actually quite an incline. And given that there's kind of like a, you know, like a low ceiling there, it'd be a bit abrupt. That'd probably work better. Okay, let's combine it all back together. And there we go. Right, what's happening next? Let's put these back on the right walls. Oh. Okay, had to, what is it time to do? It's time to do something. More of the ceiling, I guess. So now I've got an idea of how big the ceiling is. I'm going to make this kind of, it's like a pattern piece, or is it? There we go, yeah. I realized earlier that this kind of like ceiling tile is actually the exact same as the kind of placemats they've got. It's the exact same texture. I'm like, that's some smart reuse, you guys. So I need to make these. Roughly how big are they going to be? They're going to be like, man, they're going to be massive. They're going to be like 16 by 16. That's huge. So I can probably make them in quarters, given they're roughly square. Try to size them up. Okay, maybe like 12 by 12. Hang on. Do it in quarters, 3 by 4 meters. And given I've already textured it, it's so 3 times 16 is 3248, and 4 is 64. It's going to be one absolutely gigantic damn texture. It's kind of a, don't usually make textures this big anymore. Gotta learn how to do it again. Maybe a bit more square, I don't know. Does this have a mode in it for, no, it doesn't. I was wondering if this might have a mode in it for like viewing kind of like a tiles sort of texture. It doesn't seem to. However, what I can do is some difficult mental maths. And let's do a bit of comparison between that. That's starting to look okay. I can use the symmetry modes I always forget exist. I'm quite impressed with that circle, given I did it like freehand in like a quarter section. They don't normally come out that good. Maybe I should be quarter, half. I'm doing half this resolution, given how far away it's going to be from the player. Oh, I just realized I screwed this texture up. It looks nothing like this. Ah! These kind of like swirly things, which I'm sure have some actual name. Like come more from kind of like the, come more from almost kind of like, if this is kind of like the sort of like head of a plant, these are almost kind of like leaves. Not kind of like sticking at the side like antennae. What's going on over here? Like, I thought the symmetry tool was gonna... Oh, wait, I've got the symmetry tool misaligned by half a pixel. I've broken everything, haven't I? Oops. Let's just undo all the damage I just did. That seems like a good thing to do. Oh. I was kind of expecting this to actually fill a polygon with selection, but I guess whatever it just did works as well. Is this seriously a tool to draw a line of selection? What? Why would I ever want that? Polygonal lasso tool, yeah. So click, drag. It just draws polygon. It just draws a single line. Don't want that. Do I draw another one? No, it just replaces it. What's the point in this tool? I must be doing something wrong with that. There's no way that's how it's intended to be used. Right, fine. I have enough of a workaround. Right, I am going to halve this in resolution. I'm going to take it back a bit before I do that. So I'm not losing it if I change my mind. Oh, damn it, it's gone asymmetrical again. Arrgh. Oh, I just realized I've just been overwriting the kind of like placemat texture rather than making a new one. Oops. That wasn't very smart, was it? This isn't right. I need to fix this. A bit more of a gentle taper, I think. Now we need a bit more separation between the inner ring. It's this ring here and kind of these sort of satellite pieces. I am Englishing very good today. That looks intentional. That looks intentional. I'm happy with that. Wasn't intentional, but looks intentional, so that's good enough for me. Okay, take a backup of this before I start grunging it up. And do I maybe want a bit more in the corners or something? I guess I could put something here, even if it isn't on the original, just to make it look a bit, it looks a bit weird and empty at the minute, but something kind of here. Just to kind of fill this gap. I might also round the corners off a bit as well. Yeah, that looks good. It's not exactly a one-to-one with the original, but I like how that looks. Now let's give it a bit of a grunge pass. Add a bit of speckly noise here and there. Actually, I wonder, I just had a thought. What if I turn this up a bit to say 3? Would it make like bigger kind of splotches and maybe look a bit more sort of natural? Oh yeah, it would. That looks really good. Oh, but I've still got the symmetry tool on. What am I doing? Ah. Damn, that is such a fast, efficient way of doing it. I wish I'd kind of like thought of that earlier. Oh, I tell you what I might do. I've just had a thought. Right. Okay. So I've got this kind of issue in that the room should be very dark, given there's very few lights dotted around it. But this is meant to be like a destroyed version of the mansion, right? It's meant to be kind of like because the game's kind of set between Resident Evil 3 and Code Veronica, and people are basically like returning to like the scene of Raccoon City or Spencer Mansion to recover, maybe some stuff left behind. And that might mean there's actually like a blown out part of the ceiling with the moonlight shining through it. I'm like, that would work really nicely. So I'll still use these because there's like multiple tiles of this, but like that would work really nicely. Okay, how big does this end up being? Is this 48 by 48? I think I was going to stretch it over a larger area, so that's like 3 by 3 meters. Yeah, so let's say grab 3 tiles from down here. Yeah, I might scale it up quite a bit. Let's go for Let's try 2 times, just to see how it looks when it's scaled up, like to double its current size. Those pixels might be slightly too big. Yeah, that's about right. And that now is on a nice, I'm just get rid of these subdivision lines. Because this is actually on a nice 2x2, a nice 4x4 grid now. So it matches up with the rest of the scene. It was the plan all along, I swear. To see how it looks with the whole ceiling kind of covered with these. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't quite fit. Oh well, I'll just pretend I didn't see that. I'll just pretend I didn't notice that it doesn't quite fit. It's fine. So the next step is we need to kind of like build out this kind of like marble sort of. I might do like a unique texture for this, given it has like a definite kind of sort of coving pattern to it. First of all though, I should probably build out the marble kind of surround on this. And given this has already got the right texture on it, I'm probably just going to steal this wall here. Now, they do kind of have it kind of embedded into the ceiling, so I might carry that across. But I'm going to move it up very slightly. And then I'm going to subdivide all these. And when I paint lighting on that, it should look really good. It should do. Yeah, that's starting to come together a bit. Okay, well that's a lot more progress than I had a real right to make, given I am completely not awake. Thank you very much for suffering through me stumbling through Blender this morning, and I hope you have a great Sunday.